my retarded sister, one of the twins, did work at a low-wage job. She was able to finally get a job that was, low wage and menial. And she lived at home with my parents. Not what I chose, but she was so frugal that because we remained friends and respectful of each other, she was able to lend me $50,000 to build my home. I repaid her. And again, when I had a life crisis, I repaid her. And, I could have chosen to be ashamed of her or be embarrassed or hate her because she was different and didn't have abilities that I had. But, that would have been totally non-productive, to say nothing of making my childhood unhappy, which actually was a very happy childhood. I was pretty happy anyway. And there are many other examples, but the point is you need to discipline yourself to refuse to hate people because the propaganda machine says you should. Even if you believe that a person did you wrong, hold off on the hate. Maybe spend a little less time with them, but skip the hate. So what's that got to do with us right now? If a person chooses to get vaccinated, it is their choice. It should be private and should not in any way affect your relationship with them. If a person chooses not to be vaccinated, it is their choice. It should be private and should not in any way affect your relationship with them. Now, a lot of people say, oh, but Dr. Daniels are nanoparticles. Oh, Dr. Daniels is shedding. Oh. All those things, let me just say right now, they're true. Let's just leave it at that. However, they're also true of the pediatric childhood vaccines. They're also true of the flu shot. They're also true of the hepatitis B vaccine. And since we're not vilifying, ostracizing, hating on people who choose to get childhood vaccines or whose parents choose to vaccinate them, and we're not hating on people who choose to get other vaccines, then why start now? Because nothing's changed. The vaccines are, they're the vaccines. And yes, I've read all of the authoritative stuff from all the experts, and guess what? All the stuff they're throwing at you is stuff that's true of every single vaccine out there, and has been true, at least to my knowledge, since 1979. So since 1979, people who were vaccinated have been shedding, have been throwing off these particles. All of this stuff has been going on, and more people have been choosing to get vaccinated. More and more of these particles have been shedding, and the world has not come to an end, and people freely associate with each other without regard to these things.